Hey, hi everybody, it's the Papa from the Papa's Kitchen, and today is Thanksgiving. I'm going crazy in my kitchen. We weren't even planning on doing a Thanksgiving dinner. I thought it was just going to be my folks around, so we were just going to, the four of us, go get a bite to eat somewhere at some restaurant, make reservations, all that. But about a week ago, I found out my aunt, my dad's sister, my Aunt Carol, was coming to town along with her son, my cousin, and his family, his wife, LaDonna, and their two children, Kate and Annie. So I said, hey, don't worry, let's have dinner together. So I sort of put together a dinner. I got 3 pies done already. I got my cranberry sauce already done a couple days ago. And now today is sort of like Thanksgiving morning. They're coming at around 2 and everything's going crazy. I got up early this morning, even got my turkey in and just pulled it out. By the way, here's what I'm doing. I'm not going to show you any recipes, but I am going to do this. I'm going to show you everything that we're doing on our table today. And then I'll put a little survey or a poll into the description, and if you'll vote, watch everything and vote, I'll do the recipe. I'll actually make for you on camera maybe the top 1 or 2 recipes that you would like for Christmas, because these will all work at Christmas too. So anyhow, let me just show you one thing real quick. This is my turkey. I just pulled it out a few minutes ago. And this on top is cheesecloth. I found this hack on the internet, and you totally season your turkey. You know, I put herbs and citrus and onion and all that inside the cavity, and then you take some butter, put it on the top of the turkey, and then you saturate, this is the hack, a cheesecloth in butter and lay it over the top and bake it, and don't pull it out, don't look at it, don't baste, don't nothing. And boy, did it turn out great. I want to just show you. I haven't taken it all off. Oh, that's my thyme that I put up there. And that is my turkey all ready to go, and it just looks great. Got to get some of that thyme off of there. It's stuck. There we go. So I'm anxious to cut into that and see how that all tastes. I tasted a little bit actually, and it tastes just great. So turkey's done. Now I've got to do a lot of other dishes, and I'll just show you the end results. You take the survey, and we'll go from there. Okay, this is my cousin's daughter, Annie. And Annie is going to help show off the Thanksgiving meal. And she's worried about the critics that she has over there. And leave the critics alone. I got a bunch of critics. All right. Now, Annie, show us the gravy is first. There we go. Then what's next, Annie? Open the lid right there. What is that? Ooh,
the stuffing.
That's the stuffing, and I did cheat, folks. That's stovetop. The gravy is homemade. Stovetop is stovetop. That is homemade cranberry sauce. Take the lid off of this thing back there, Annie. This is homemade honey glazed sweet potatoes. Oh, that looks really good. This is a nice little pride and joy. Down here, down front, we have the non-traditional green bean casserole. We've got this on a base of, as you can see, a base of white goat cheese, well, like goat cheese gravy, I guess you could say. With the green beans are roasted. Sauce, yeah, that's good. And then some of those onions on top and some crumbled goat cheese as well. Okay, Annie, what do we have? What do we have next?
This looks like mashed potatoes.
Yes, it is. With garlic and some chives on top, but that's a good garlic. And then I made some biscuits this morning, and those look really good. I've already tasted one. They're excellent. And
cheese?
They've got cheese, yeah. The recipe for that comes from Golden Steer, which is a Vegas steakhouse. Annie, are you looking forward to the meal today?
Yes, it looks very good.
Did you like the hors d'oeuvre?
He made some really good, I don't know what kind of cheese it's called, but he put it in egg and flour.
Boursin, yeah.
And he put honey and rosemary on it. So
yeah, and it's the hot honey and sprinkled with rosemary. And that rosemary is such a nice thing too. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to get ready to eat. I'm ready to go. I'm needing to sit down.
Yeah,
So,
you've been working hard.
Yeah.
Okay, these two are related. So Aunt Carol is his younger sister, is my dad. Youngest and only sister. So we have that in common, Aunt Carol, because I'm the only daughter, but I'm the oldest.
Oh, okay.
And this is Jerry's dad. So it's really a pleasure to have her here.
It is such a blessing to have her.
Yes. And because she's here, these people are here. So you already met Annie. This is her sister, Kate. And this is her mom, LaDonna.
Hi.
So first time I've met LaDonna, actually. And they came down from Savannah. And this is Jerry's cousin, Brian. And when was the last time you guys saw each other?
Brian was 10.
44 years ago.
Whoa. I think we've all changed just a little bit. You and Jerry have changed. You've gotten a little whiter. If he grew his beard, he'd have a white spot where your dark spots are.
Okay.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. It's nice.
Yeah. Love to be here.
Okay, this is after Thanksgiving a little bit. Sue, did you enjoy that meal?
I did, but we couldn't eat much. We did have a turkey sandwich last night.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to even touch it until then.
And I'll tell you what, I just love leftover turkey. I wanted to show you. I gave a lot of it away to my folks, and
we gave half of what was left.
Oh my goodness, yes. But look, I still got the green bean casserole. I've got cranberry sauce. I've got the biscuits I made. I've got the 3 pies, apple, pecan, and pumpkin. That's all that's left of those. They ate that right up. Mashed potatoes, stuffing, gravy, sweet potatoes, and of course, the main player is leftover turkey, and I'll be eating that for a while, which I love. I was going to show you this too. This is how we do the whipped cream.
Whoop, it's coming out.
Oh, it's coming out. Oop, sorry. It's how we do the whipped cream on things. Sarah bought this for me years ago, and it's come under pressure, high pressure, with some cream in there. That works great. So this will be meals for Susan and I. This is several meals. Now, it went great. The dinner went great. We had a great time with all the family that was here that day, and you saw us giving you the presentations of the different dishes. Listen, underneath in the description or wherever it's at,
it's in the community
deal. There's a poll, and just mark. You'll see every one of these. Mark the one that you like the best, and whoever wins on that, the most votes on that poll, I'll do that one as a repeat and show you how I cooked it and what I did to put it together. Doesn't matter what it is. Don't do the pies, because I've got pies that I've done before, and they're in the videos, so I won't do any more pies. Besides that, I can't afford to do any more pies.
So
but any one of these.
Can I ask for the turkey?
No, well,
yeah.
I do have an extra turkey in the freezer. We could pull it out and make it.
Yeah, you
but
could.
I'm not going to have that
But
before.
give us a month or so.
Yeah, give me a month or two. You're done with turkey. But anyhow, no, it was so good. And I just love sandwiches. I've got to get some real soft white bread, put sandwiches together, a little Dukes, a little lettuce, a little cheese, mustard, of course. All right, I hope you had a great day. Now look at what I am going to do on the end of this video. I got some questions sent to me by the grandkids, some of the grandkids, not all of them. And I thought I would answer them. So right off the bat, here's the first one from Lincoln in Parker, Colorado.
Hi Papa, it's Lincoln. My question is, what can I do now to better support myself financially when I'm older?
Well, that is a really good question, Lincoln. What can you do now to support yourself better financially when you're older? I tell you what, I wish I had done better at this myself when I was your age, but that is to learn how to save money. We always were taught how to give to the church or give to charity, and we've always done that, and that's sort of ingrained in us. But I wish I had ingrained in myself, or had ingrained in myself and in my children, to save money. Now, some kids just do this naturally, and maybe you're one of them, Lincoln, but always put aside at least 10, 15% away. Don't even spend it. Don't decrease your income by whatever that amount is, and put it away in savings and invest it in a good way so that it's not just sitting in a bank somewhere. But that'd be the very first thing I would tell you to do. Others would tell you maybe buy gold and silver, not a bad idea. Maybe buy land, not a very bad idea at all. But to just start, just decrease your living so that you can live on 70, 75%. Give to charity, give to your church, like I know you do, and then also make sure you're putting at least that same amount, 10% minimum, into saving somewhere. That'll pay off big time. Here's Kenya with her question.
Hi, Papa. What 3 things did you do when you were my age to sort of prepare yourself to transition from being a teenager to being a young adult and leaving the house?
Oh man, Kenya, that is a really good question. Let me think of 3 things. Well, I can give you a couple. Number 1, I really, first and foremost, I think my dad helped me with this too, my mom and dad. I had a plan. Even at your age, I started formulating a plan, and I started trying to look at different things of what I was interested in and make a plan around that. I enjoyed electronics. That was sort of a hobby with me. And I even in high school, at your age, worked in a TV repair shop for several years. I enjoy the idea of flying. And for a long time, I thought I might even be a Air Force pilot or something like that. That was in my dreams. Never materialized, but I did end up getting my pilot's license. And so I think the biggest thing is make a plan. And don't be afraid to modify that plan, but begin to at least put down things and know yourself as to what might work in your life. That's number 1. Number 2, I would say, is really don't be afraid to further your education in any way that you see fit. For my electronics, my degree in electrical engineering, I actually went to a tech school and got my degree that way. And I didn't want all the humanities and all that at the time. Boy, it served me very well. I came out of that and went through school like that pretty quick. And when I got out, I had a great job right after I got married. So those are at least a couple of the things that I can think of. Oh, I'll give you a third one. Make sure you pick the right mate. All right? I mean, that's the biggest thing. Ask God, even now at your age, to bring into your life the one that is going to be the right one for you. And then ask him to make sure that he shows you which is the right one. Big, big, big deal. All right?
What would you say was the worst trouble you ever got in with your brothers?
Okay, Kenya, there's another great question. What in my opinion is the worst trouble we ever got into as brothers? Well, I don't think when we were growing up we were very nice to my sister. We only had one sister, and we would take her dolls and hang them by the neck with a rope and pour ketchup on the body of the doll to make it look like we had killed the doll. I mean, we did bad things that way. I don't think we ever got into big trouble. I don't remember. I wonder if one of my brothers might remember better than me. But
I remember.
Oh, sure. What?
You always got in trouble for fighting because you were all in the same room.
Oh, yeah. We lived in Detroit, and all 3 of us shared a room, and we were always fighting. So, I mean, that's boys. And it would always be 2 against 1. And it always changed the dynamics. First it'd be me and Michael against Ron, and then Ron and me against Michael, and then Ron and Michael against me. It would always change. So we did get, and we got in trouble for that, but I think my dad, who grew up the same way with 2 other brothers, I think he sort of recognized that's just something the boys do. And that's how lion cubs play, I guess. Good question, though. Thanks for asking. Okay, those are a couple of 3 questions from Luke and Jill's kids, Lincoln and Kenya. Next time or in a video or 2, I'll get some from the tribe side and see what Luca and Belle and Micah and Tori have to ask about me. Maybe we'll even try in a subsequent video, Sue, to get some from the little ones. Anyhow, it's fun to have your grandkids ask you questions like that. That's something I might encourage you to do that it sort of works in our family. We always, anytime we gather around the family table, we're always talking about history and what we did and what our grandparents did and all that. And we also encourage our children to ask questions. We almost try to draw them out of them because we want that communication. We don't want silent dinners. We don't want silent relationships. We really want it to be very communicative. And so can I encourage you, particularly during this holiday time, to take some time around the table or when you're doing a puzzle together or whatever, and don't just let the talk be surfacey, but ask questions and get questions from them. In other words, you could ask, hey, a 15, 16-year-old, what are you thinking about for your future? And what are you like? What are your things that you really, really like right now? They love that. They will open up like crazy. And then don't be embarrassed when they ask you a question back. And in fact, really be open. And here's what I learned and all that. That's exactly how we train. It really is. I like that time. I really do. Susan and I really enjoy when the kids or the grandkids are around the table. And my grandkids love it when we're there and when my parents are there and when my parents even start telling the stories of their parents. That's how legacy is built. I encourage you to really take the time this holiday season to do exactly that. I just want to break in real quick and give you an idea for a great stocking stuffer as we approach Christmas. Our book, Sarah and I wrote on common sense parenting. Get it today. Give it to those that you love in your family or even friends. It's a great way to just let them know you're thinking of them, and it's a great book. It's fun. It's an enjoyable read. I'll put in the description the 2 links, both Amazon and my publisher, where you can get them. They'll love it. I hope you have a great holiday, and we'll be talking to you shortly.